The Gulf of Thailand was a fishing ground with abundant marine animals. A rapid increase in the number of the fishing vessels led to a deterioration of the marine resources. Consequently, many of Thai flag fishing vessels had to fish in the high seas, where fishing at the time could be done with hardly any limitations. When exclusive economic zones, or EEZs, were announced under the 1982 UNCLOS, the areas considered high sea in this region disappeared. Some of the fishing vessels returned to fish in the Thai waters, which put the marine resources in the Gulf of Thailand in the state of overfishing. Large fishing vessels began to fish further away in foreign waters without being subjected to any control. The expansion of the fishing activities in the past became the main reason behind the problem, which had grown in severity since 1997. Marine resources in Thai waters began to deteriorate. Fishing over the nature's capacity or overfishing by fishing vessels was a reason which pushed the industry towards illegal fishing. Thai flag fishing vessels went out to fish outside the Thai waters without any controls, and there were excuses of illegal, unreported, and unregulated or IUU fishing and human trafficking. Besides, Thailand was the world's top tuna importer without imposing any measures to control import fish, which may have come from IUU fishing. This has been a crucial issue with regards to fishery management in the region. These signals became increasingly clear and gained in severity over time. The fishery problem that had accumulated over 50 years reached a critical point in April 2015. Following the third assessment mission, the European Union deemed that Thailand, as a state, failed to sufficiently address the IUU fishing problem and failed to comply with international obligations. As a result, the European Union notified Thailand of the yellow card, or the warning of Thailand possibly becoming a non-cooperating country. The Thai government must address the problem in a speedy manner under a clear policy framework. The first to do is to issue the Royal Ordinance on Fishery 2015 in accordance with UNCLOS 1982, which enables Thailand to comply with the relevant international obligations. Later on, Thailand also issues the Royal Ordinance on Thai Vessel 2018, which further improves the effectiveness in the control of fishing vessels. Second, the management of fishing fleet and marine resources is improved to provide clarity to fishing fleet information and to ensure that the fishing capacity does not exceed the nature's ability to reproduce such resources. Third, a system to control and keep surveillance on fishing activities has been established and continuously developed. Technology has been introduced to improve the system's effectiveness and to connect with other countries under the Port States Measures Agreement framework. Fourth, the development of an electronic system for traceability and import controls. The system is applied to both catch from domestic fishery and imported catch, and traces the products throughout the supply chain. Fifth, fishery labor management has been set out so that the laborers work in appropriate working conditions as well as in accordance with the human rights principles and international standards. Thailand's fishery sector has gained acceptance among laborers, which helps reduce the labor shortage problem. Sixth, the effectiveness of law enforcement is emphasized in both criminal and administrative procedures. Seventh, improvements are made to the effectiveness of relevant organizations, particularly the Department of Fishery as it is the core agency whose missions have been altered. Most important in the fight against IUU fishing is the participation by the fishermen. Cooperation from both artisanal and commercial fishermen is key for Thailand's ability to gain success in this fight against IUU fishing in such a short period of time. The results: a clear testament that Thailand's actions strictly conform to the international standards and strongly geared towards sustainability is the European Union's lifting of the yellow card that had previously been issued to Thailand.
The European Commission has decided to lift that yellow card, and I am happy to present this decision to the Deputy Prime Minister directly. Thank you.
A study by OECD also shows that Thailand has elevated itself to the levels of standards comparable to OECD member countries. This is also reflected by recognition by NGOs. The most important outcomes, the main objectives of the actions taken by Thailand, are the increase in marine resources in Thai waters and the fair allocation of these resources.
การทำงานฟื้นฟูเหล่านี้เนี่ยทำให้คนในหมู่บ้านเองก็มีจิตสำนึกในการที่จะมาช่วยกันหาความรู้เติมเต็มเรื่องทะเลมันก็สามารถที่จะตอบโจทย์ได้ว่าสิ่งที่เราทำเนี่ยมันก็สามารถที่จะทำให้ทะเลเนี่ยมันสมบูรณ์ได้แล้วรายได้ทุกคนก็มันก็เพิ่มขึ้นมาเรื่อยๆเรื่อยๆ
และผมในนามของรัฐบาลไทยขอให้สัญญากับทุกท่านได้อย่างมั่นใจประเทศไทยจะไม่หยุดเพียงแค่นี้เพราะเป้าหมายที่แท้จริงของรัฐบาลไทยมีนโยบายที่จะส่งเสริมความยั่งยืนทางทะเล